My mom opened the door to her house in tears. "I feel just destroyed," she said. "I didn't want to bother you, but I don't know who else to ask for help." Now, even though the details of what happened to my mom are sensitive, I have to share them with you today, and I have her encouragement to do so, because she led me to finding what I believe to be one of the strongest fat burners on the planet, almost by accident. It's an all-natural, guaranteed, hormone-stimulating recipe of 11 nutrients, combined in a radical way to help her go from this to this, without skipping a single meal, without denying herself the food she wants, and without breaking a sweat, but instead with a one-of-a-kind, never-before-seen, Harvard-proven technique that does 3 incredible things at once. Number 1, gets your brain to tell your body, hey, burn fat and burn it now, meaning more fat burned even while you're at rest. Number 2, takes advantage of your body's natural cell turnover, transforming fat cells into lean muscle cells. And number 3, improves your mood and how your body perceives fullness, so that you feel great and never end up overeating. The combined effect of these 3 healthy hormone manipulations can mean rapid fat loss in even highly stubborn cases. Even though fat genes will be pushed to burn more fat, keep it off, and leave you feeling full, energized, and happy, which is what makes this unlike anything else on the planet today. And in addition to looking and feeling better than you have in years, shedding fat can help you avoid diabetes and blood sugar problems, improve your heart health, and even give you the energy of a fit 20-year-old. Now, I don't think anyone who profits from your struggle to lose weight, including all the so-called fitness experts, nutritionists, heck, even doctors, will tell you just how easy shedding the nagging fat can be. But thanks to my mom, I'm going to tell you exactly what this proven 11-part recipe is, the science behind how and why it works so well, and give you a 3-second self-test you can take to determine if it might work for you, all in the next 5 minutes. And if you pass the test, I'll tell you exactly how to get started for yourself. So if you're struggling to lose 10, 20, or even 50 pounds, if the excess weight has been nagging you for years, or if it just came on, if your whole family is overweight, or if you're the only one, if you have no idea how to start losing weight, have hit a plateau, or want to shed fat fast for an event, no matter if you're a man, a woman, or how old you are, it is my sincere hope that this information changes your life, just like it has for my mom. Hi, my name is Dave. I've been a personal trainer for the past 12 years, and I personally thought I knew everything I could about health and weight loss, until the tragedy that happened to my very own mom. The day my mom broke down in tears in front of me was the day I realized I was doing something wrong. My dad had left and moved in with someone else about a year ago, and this was the first time my mom opened up to me about it. For a year, I've tried to avoid discussing the issue with either of them, just figuring divorce was part of life. But I couldn't ignore it anymore. She cried to me about how lost and alone she felt. And then she said, "On top of all this, I have been getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know how to stop it. I've skipped meals, I've cut carbs, I have obsessed over getting 10,000 steps, yet I'm 30 pounds heavier than I was last Christmas." And then what she said next hit me like a knife in my heart. I saw it. He told her in his text messages that he lost attraction for me once I started putting on the weight. I felt so upset. Even though I've given her meal and workout plans dozens of times in the past, here she was, bigger than ever, alone, and crying to me, and I felt responsible. Here I was, a reasonably healthy, fit guy, yet all of my concepts failed my own mom. In that moment, I realized there had to be something different. And look, I was always the first person to say, getting the body you want is not easy. And no, getting a completely flat stomach is not easy. But now I was thinking of my mom. She didn't want to be a bodybuilder or a bikini competitor. She didn't need big bicep muscles or six-pack abs. She just wanted to feel good again and confident. to feel comfortable in her body and her clothes, and stop feeling the weight of her belly and legs pull her down. And I immediately asked myself a new question. Why can't this be easy? What would it take to make this happen? All of my experience as a trainer led me to this: hormones. No matter how hard I worked people in the gym, there was never any denying that older folks had a harder time seeing results than younger ones. And that's because, if you've been trying to lose weight with no success, your hormones have grown out of balance. Which leads me to the 3-second self-test you can take right now to see if your hormones can stand to be reactivated to help you shed pounds. First, ask yourself, have I tried counting calories, eating cleaner, and being more physically active, but haven't seen the weight loss I want? Second, ask yourself, do I find myself craving sweet or salty foods more than 2 times per week? Third, ask, do I find myself wishing I had more energy? Fourth, ask, do I really enjoy refined carbohydrates like pasta, bread, sugars, etc., to the point where I don't think I could go without them? If you said yes to either or all of these questions, then it's very likely we need to reactivate your hormones to get the results you want. That's why eating clean and working out just doesn't work as well as you'd like it to. If your hormones are not properly burning fat, then all the clean eating and exercising in the world isn't going to get you the effects you want. It's like trying to melt ice while it's still in the freezer. More or less ice made of organic water, all that won't make a difference in melting it until we increase the temperature. That's what I focused on for my mom. How to fix the temperature, by which I mean fix her hormones, so that they burn more fat for her. So let me explain the simple, healthy way my mom was able to manipulate her hormones to get her into a fat-burning state. And if you think you might benefit from doing the same, then I'll tell you exactly how to get started. Cool? First, I asked myself, how can we speed up her metabolism? Because I figured if my mom's metabolism could just be boosted a little bit, that alone could help her lose 2 to 4 pounds per month without her changing her diet or working out. This is true because your metabolism is the rate at which you burn calories. And now, this puts a thorn in the side of many so-called fitness experts. It used to annoy me too. But the scientific fact is a calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter if that calorie comes from a carrot or a cookie. If you want to weigh less, you need to burn off more calories than you consume, ideally each day, but at least for the majority of days in a week. Now, do I recommend you get all your calories from cake and cookies? No, that'd be plain bad advice. But so long as your metabolism can get even a little bit higher, thanks to activating the right hormone in a healthy way, then you can lose weight without changing your diet. And this is what I needed for my mom. The great news is there are a lot of proven nutrients you can take to increase your metabolism so that your body burns more calories and you lose weight. So our perfect blend of 11 nutrients include the following ones that have been proven numerous times over to boost your metabolism: thiamine mononitrate, riboflavin vitamin B2, caralluma fimbriata, and maltodextrin. To share some of the proven science behind these nutrients, thiamine mononitrate is a vitamin that the body needs in order to break down protein and fat, as proven in numerous studies documented by the U.S. National Journal of Medicine. It is also one of the key vitamins involved in transforming proteins and fats into energy. That means if you're low on thiamine mononitrate, which is common in folks over 30, more of the food you eat gets stored as fat instead of being burned as energy. Riboflavin functions similarly to thiamine mononitrate in that it plays a key role in helping the body convert food to energy, preventing it from being stored as a fat, and even helping the body burn off excess fat stores as energy. While thiamine mononitrate converts proteins and fats into energy, riboflavin converts sugar and carbs into energy, as proven by scientists at Harvard University. The combo of thiamine mononitrate and riboflavin means that all of the foods you eat will have their best chance at being converted into good-feeling energy without being stored as fat. Now you might be thinking, okay, awesome, run off, get these nutrients, boost metabolism, lose a bunch of weight, right? Wrong. This is the reason so many so-called easy weight loss methods fail, because they don't focus on the whole hormonal picture. The problem with solely increasing metabolism is you won't see weight loss fast enough. You'll get discouraged and likely stop taking these nutrients. Sure, losing 2 to 4 pounds in a month is great, but we are after something much more powerful and dramatic. So I thought of the next thing we could do to get her body shedding more fat without any effort on her part at all. And it involves cellular turnover. See, our body is always losing cells and creating new ones. And the materials we give our body, i.e. the nutrients, determines what sort of cells get made. The nutrients are the building blocks to our cells. That's where the following nutrients in our 11-part recipe come into play. CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, niacin, and vitamin B9. CLA is widely known and accepted as one of nature's most powerful fat-burning nutrients, with Eva Shellhub from Harvard Medical School reporting that individuals who took the right amount of CLA daily saw a, quote, significant decrease in body fat mass and diameter of the abdomen, end quote. That means less body fat and belly fat. CLA has also been proven to lead to fat cell apoptosis. According to the National Institutes of Health, apoptosis is a fancy word for cell death. And when fat cells die, they do not return, meaning CLA can help produce very powerful, noticeable effects in shrinking your belly fat or anywhere else that is particularly stubborn for you. Niacin is one of the oldest treatments for high cholesterol and excess fat. Niacin treats this in a very special way, by breaking down fat cells and releasing the toxins that get stored in them. Fat cells are notoriously good at storing toxins, especially the rampant types of toxins in the foods we eat, water we drink, and air we breathe. In turn, these toxins actually signal to your body to store even more fat as a survival mechanism. Niacin helps fat cell breakdown so that those toxins get released and the body can in turn shed more fat. Now, while this fat cell shrinking effect, paired with the metabolism effect discussed earlier, is a powerful way to help weight loss, there is one more thing we're able to do at the hormonal level to give you the best chance possible at maximum fat shedding. And that's to healthily control your appetite and mood. Have you ever noticed yourself eating when you know you're not hungry? Maybe you feel a bit full but find yourself enjoying seconds or desserts? Or maybe you feel a certain emotion, happiness, sadness, annoyance, and you notice yourself going to the fridge for a snack or feeling a strong craving? If this is not accounted for, all of the metabolism boosting and fat cell shrinking effects of our other nutrients can be completely canceled out. This was especially true for my mom, who was depressed over her personal situation with my dad. That's where the other 4 nutrients in our 11-part recipe come into play. 5-HTP, glucosamine, vitamin B12, and guarana extract. 5-HTP is the key nutrient that converts to serotonin in the body. And if you didn't know, when serotonin gets released into the body, it makes you feel good and full. It is even called both, quote, nature's own appetite suppressant and the happy hormone. Now, why is it important that you have the happy hormone in your body in order to help with weight loss? Because the happier you are, the less unnecessary food cravings you will have, particularly carbohydrate cravings. Refined carbohydrate foods, like pasta, are called comfort foods for a reason. They produce similar effects in the body to serotonin. But once you're taking the nutrient 5-HTP regularly, you won't have such intense carbohydrate cravings because your body will be producing the serotonin it needs to feel full and happy. This is one of the approaches that makes Total Trim 11 completely unique from anything else out there. Glucosamine is a well-studied nutrient that has also been shown to increase feelings of fullness by extracting more nutrients from the foods you currently eat, meaning each bite of food gets more nutritional bang for your buck, so you won't find yourself wanting that next slice of pizza or that late-night snack. Now, you can run off to the store and try to find all of these 11 nutrients, but I would not recommend this. First, judging the quality of these separate nutrients is very difficult. It's pretty much impossible to know if you're getting the most potent forms of these nutrients possible. Plus, you'd have to make sure you're taking them in the right proportions to bring out true hormonal changes, which is a little bit like a science experiment. And keeping your supplies of these nutrients would cost you about $250 a month, which I believe is worth it to lose the fat you've been wanting to lose, but is actually way more than you need to invest. You see, I've reached out to one of the most cutting-edge nutrition companies out there who are known for taking the world's most secret ingredients and combining them to create life-changing formulas. This company is called Nutrition Hacks. And luckily for you, the good team at Nutrition Hacks are about to make your life a heck of a lot easier. They have combined all 11 of these hormone-manipulating, fat-burning ingredients together in the only supplement of its kind. And because it does the total of all of the hormonal weight loss protocols at the same time, which nothing else on the market does, it is called Total Trim 11. Total Trim 11's formula is 100% unique, radical, and patent pending. I did not believe in an easy way to achieve fat loss until I discovered Total Trim 11. Something so revolutionary and powerful with such reliable ingredients that I even trusted it enough to give it to my mom. And in such a short period of time, she went from this to this. All from taking Total Trim 11 daily. She also experienced a highly elevated mood, better sleep, and enhanced energy. She still swears by taking Total Trim 11 every day so that she can continue eating the foods she likes without putting weight back on. Her life has been completely changed, and she's even dating again. When she calls me to check in, she has such a happiness in her voice, and that makes me feel great. That is why I happily recommend Total Trim 11 to anyone who needs to kickstart, restart, or just finally see some weight loss. I still love working people into a sweat in the gym, and that sort of training is necessary for building big muscles, but I always encourage them to take Total Trim 11 too, because of its unique, proven effectiveness. Every bottle of Total Trim 11 is made in a state-of-the-art, FDA-approved facility right here in the United States. Each bottle is also quality checked by an independent third party to guarantee that the nutrients inside each pill match the ones on the bottle. Because Total Trim 11 is the only complete hormonal weight loss supplement of its kind, it is produced in small, artisanal batches. And as the demand for the nutrients inside Total Trim 11 grows, as more and more people hear about their effectiveness, it is crucial that if you're at all curious to try Total Trim 11, you get your risk-free supply right now. With the proven power to burn fat naturally, safely, and quickly, I realize just how powerful Total Trim 11 is. The purity of the ingredients, which are the most potent of their kind, sourced from the most nutrient-rich places on Earth, means no corners are cut, and each bottle of Total Trim 11 contains some of the most powerful fat-burning nutrients on Earth. And getting to the far-out reaches of the world, sourcing all ingredients fairly and cleanly, and using only the purest of the pure, means Total Trim 11 is a premium health asset for you. It also means that the renewed health and lease on life that you can experience thanks to Total Trim 11 is truly priceless. And when you compare Total Trim 11 to other solutions, like $50 a month gym memberships, hundreds of dollars on classes and personal trainers, hundreds more on organic food, supplements, and powders, and hundreds on top of that for yucky prepared meals, never mind the costs associated with being overweight, like higher insurance premiums, more doctor visits, and potential for health problems, which could total thousands of dollars kissed goodbye each and every year. Total Trim 11, which is a complete blend of 11 powerful, fat-burning nutrients that you can't get anywhere else, will save you a ton of money in comparison to all of that stuff, while getting you the body you want, easier and faster than ever before. That's why pricing Total Trim 11 at $97 for a full month's supply would be a true bargain. But thanks to the proprietary formula and the experience Nutrition Hacks has at sourcing these ingredients, savings can be passed on to you. That's why, today, you're not going to invest $97, $87, or even $77 on Total Trim 11. In this very moment, you'll get Total Trim 11 available on this website and nowhere else for as little as $49 for a whole bottle. This comes out to $1.63 a day. How incredible is that? And this also includes premium, expedited shipping and handling, a $14.99 value for free. This lowest price of $49 per bottle is unlocked when you purchase the multi-bottle option for Total Trim 11, which I highly recommend, so that you get the best deal, have your best chance at getting big results, and are never without the hormonal effects Total Trim 11 gives you. With this option, you can also share Total Trim 11 with your family and friends, so long as you always keep some supply for yourself. As I mentioned before, Total Trim 11 is the only formula of its kind that takes total hormonal control of your body's natural fat-burning power, and it is made in small, artisanal batches to ensure premium quality. All of that is to say that Total Trim 11 has been back-ordered before, and it will be back-ordered again. Do not risk missing out and letting your hormones go back to the cold state where your body doesn't burn fat. Check to see if there are any Total Trim 11 currently in stock, and if so, get as much as possible right now. On top of that, when you get Total Trim 11 today, you do so completely risk-free for 180 days. Yes, that's right. You'll get a 100% money-back guarantee for an entire half a year to try Total Trim 11 and see if it's right for you. If for any reason you're not completely thrilled with Total Trim 11, just call or email the award-winning customer support team over at Nutrition Hacks, and you will be issued a full refund, no questions asked. You don't even have to ship back your order. Keep it as a thank you for trying out Total Trim 11. The risk is on Total Trim 11 to prove to you that it delivers the weight loss results you've been looking for, just like it has for my mom, and for over 20,000 people and counting. This means the only risk you face today is ignoring all of the science you've learned about this proven blend of potent fat burners and denying yourself the chance at losing weight the easy way with Total Trim 11. You risk staying overweight and unhappy by denying yourself Total Trim 11. After all, if you've tried for years to lose weight without success, what are the odds you'll finally crack the code all on your own? What are the odds you'll be pounds lighter in the next 30 days without Total Trim 11? If you've been struggling for years, it stands to reason that you will still be struggling 30 days from now if you don't get Total Trim 11. Without Total Trim 11, you'll likely end up dealing with more weight gain or a never-ending plateau, suffering from high cholesterol, blood sugar, and blood pressure, dealing with more fatigue, and not enjoying life. You risk dealing with that for years to come if you say no to Total Trim 11. On the other hand, if you say yes to Total Trim 11, you stand to see pounds shed off from your body in as little as 30 days from now, all by taking 2 of the small, easy-to-swallow capsules daily. And if you're not thrilled, you get every penny of your investment back, and you get to keep the bottle. Do not ignore this opportunity and condemn yourself to more suffering. Your excess weight is totally unnecessary and can go away fast. That's why I think the only real choice is to say yes. If you're even the slightest bit curious about seeing what Total Trim 11 can do for you, then click the button below and make the wise choice to try it out today. Remember, if for any reason you're not thrilled with it, you'll get a quick and hassle-free refund without having to ship back the product. And if you are thrilled with it, then it's probably because you finally lost the weight. Your clothes feel looser, and your old favorites fit amazingly. You're finally a proud role model to your children and other people who have been in your shoes. You're happy to go to family parties, the beach, and other places you used to avoid because of your weight gain. Everyone is complimenting you, and your loved ones are looking at you with more desire than you've seen in a long time. This is what happened to my mom, even when she was at her most desperate. That's why I'm so confident it can happen to you too. You just have to take the first step. Then let Total Trim 11 handle the rest. Real hope is right here in front of you. You heard it and saw the science firsthand. You can feel excited and happy as soon as you complete checkout, knowing that something unique, proven, and powerful is on the way to you. Remember, Total Trim 11 uses a 100% unique blend of the most potent nutrients on the planet to turn your fat-burning hormones on 3 times over. While anything else out there only focuses on one type of fat-burning hormone, you get the total approach with Total Trim 11. Which is why it gives results unlike anything else, enabling you to lose weight even if you change nothing else about your current lifestyle. It is all natural, 100% safe, proven by millions of dollars worth of clinical studies, and contains some of the healthiest and most beneficial ingredients on the planet. So say yes. Give yourself and the people you love the best chance at real weight loss right now, with no risk at all. I am thrilled for you to experience just how good you can feel. Click the button below and get Total Trim 11 right now. Still there? I totally understand. It is very common to have some questions after all of the information you've just digested. So let me go ahead and answer the most common questions people have after learning about Total Trim 11. What is Total Trim 11? Total Trim 11 is an all-natural supplement made of 11 ingredients that are proven numerous times over to stimulate fat burning on a hormonal and cellular level. Nothing else on the planet combines these nutrients the way Total Trim 11 does, which is why it is so radical and revolutionary. While some supplements may boost metabolism or suppress appetite, none give you the total effect of placing your body in hormonal fat-burning overdrive like Total Trim 11. That is why it's common for even the most nagging of excess fat, like the type on your belly, thighs, arms, or chest, to be shed thanks to the total effect of Total Trim 11. How will Total Trim 11 help me lose weight? Total Trim 11 can help you lose weight by helping the hormonal imbalances that cause fat to be stored in the body. That means Total Trim 11 can do the following 3 critical things. 1. Get your brain to tell your body, burn more fat, so that you burn fat even while you're at rest. 2. Take advantage of natural cellular turnover to transform fat cells into lean muscle cells. 3. Improve your mood and appetite so you stop overeating. No other supplement in the world is specially designed to do all 3 of these things, which is the reason Total Trim 11 can give you weight loss like nothing before. If this works so well, why haven't I heard of it before? Why are people still overweight? You have likely heard of some of the nutrients inside Total Trim 11 before. They are all proven numerous times over and backed by some of the most prestigious institutions on Earth. But the combined effect of them, the way they are put together in the perfect proportions to stimulate total hormonal weight loss, is new. It is radical and revolutionary, and every day more and more people discover Total Trim 11 and begin to get their life back by shedding their unnecessary nagging weight. And the great news is, you're hearing about it now. So now is the time for you to take action and try it out for yourself, completely risk-free. How do I take Total Trim 11? Just take 2 of the small, easy-to-swallow capsules with water every day. Do I have to take Total Trim 11 ongoing? Because of Total Trim 11's radical way of stimulating total weight loss by activating the body's most powerful natural methods of losing fat, it is common to see rapid and dramatic weight loss with your very first bottle of Total Trim 11. And if you shed that nagging 10, 20, even 50 pounds with your very first bottle, and if it stays off forever without you needing any more Total Trim 11, that's great. But to ensure that your body never goes back to that cold state where your fat-burning hormones are not activated and more ice gets stored in the freezer, I always recommend taking Total Trim 11 ongoing. Plus, it is so good for your health, boosting your energy, your mood, and consistently giving your body the nutrients it needs no matter what your diet is. That's why I always recommend taking Total Trim 11 ongoing, and why my mom still takes it to this day. That's why it's great to take advantage of the bulk option of Total Trim 11 for maximum savings as well. How much does a supply of Total Trim 11 cost? The weight loss and the potential happy years you can add on to your life thanks to the power of Total Trim 11 is truly priceless. That's why even the price of $97 for a month's supply is an incredible bargain, especially because of how expensive other weight loss solutions like gym memberships, prepared meals, supplements, and fad diets are. And Total Trim 11's ability to help you save so much money on all of that hassle. But what's even more important than the money you can save is the relief you can feel and a new body you can see. That's why even though it is expensive and time-consuming to harvest the pure ingredients inside Total Trim 11, Nutrition Hacks uses their patented pending experience to be able to keep costs as low as possible for you, making 1 month's supply as low as $49. This includes premium, expedited shipping and handling for free, a $14.99 value, and getting Total Trim 11 today will be 100% risk-free. What are the terms of the guarantee again? You have a full 180 days, which is 6 months, which is half a year, to try out Total Trim 11. If you don't love Total Trim 11, all you have to do is call or email the top-of-the-line customer support team, and you will receive a complete refund, no questions asked. And you do not have to ship back any product. You can keep it to say thanks for trying out Total Trim 11. This sort of guarantee and confidence in their product, along with the incredible combination of ingredients, is what encouraged me to try out Total Trim 11 for my mom. And I'm so grateful we did, because it's given her a new lease on life. And we want the same for you and anyone else who is struggling with their weight. That means the only risk you face today is ignoring this information and continuing to suffer needlessly. Do not condemn yourself to that, when it is totally unnecessary to do so. I believe that you owe it to yourself to get your best chance at losing weight that comes all naturally, that helps the root cause of why your body stores fat, and that can improve your life for years to come.